Hello, this is Dan from Escape the Box Piano. In this video tutorial we're going to look at an easy version of Beethoven's Für Elise. Because it's an easy version, we'll miss out a couple of the more complicated sections from Beethoven's original composition, and we're going to focus on simply the two sections that are most well known and tie those together into a mini performance. So let's get going. Let's take a look at the left hand first for the first section. So from middle C, we're going to count down to A and then an octave below that, and we're going to start with our fifth finger, and we're going to play a broken chord of A, and then E with our second finger, and then A. After that, we'll move down our fifth finger to the E, and we'll play E and then the octave up E with our thumb, and then over onto our second finger onto G sharp, which looks like this. And then back to the first three notes, the A, the E and the A. And for the first section, that is all you need to know for the left hand. Let's have a look at the right hand for the first section. From middle C, we're going to go up to E and then an octave up from that. We start with our fifth finger and we're going to play E, D sharp, back to E, back to D sharp, E one more time, then B, and D, C, A. We move back down to middle C with our thumb, E with a second finger, A with our fourth finger, and then B. Move to E with our thumb, second finger on the G sharp, and then B, and then C. Play the E again, and now up the octave to E, D sharp, E, D sharp, E, B, D, C, A. Down to middle C, E, A, B. Move to E, C, B, and A. That then repeats. So if I play that through, right hand only, it looks like this. Now if we look at this hands together, and really the trick to make this work is to have the notes continuously flowing from left hand through to right hand. If I take an example of just 6 of the notes somewhere from the middle and play those. If I play that again a little faster. Let's have a look then very slowly at how the two hands connect. We then link seamlessly through into the next section. First of all, let's have a look at the first 3.5 or so measures or bars of what happens. Again, let's look at the left hand first. We're going to move to, so here's middle C, the octave below middle C with our fifth finger, and then G, and then C with the second finger and thumb. We're going to then move down to G, and then we'll play the octave up on the G with our thumb and turn over onto the B with our second finger. And then down to A, E and A. In the right hand, continuing immediately from the previous section, we're going to move our thumb to B, just below an octave above middle C. And we're going to play B, C, D, E. And then we're going to move our thumb to G, F with our fifth finger, E, D. We're going to move down to F, E with our fifth finger, D and C, and then we're going to move down to E with our thumb, D with our fifth finger, C, and then B. If we put that small section hands together, it looks like this. Now, at this point, where we have just finished with the right hand on the B, we move to the left hand, here's middle C, down to E below, and then an octave below that. And that's going to play at the same time as the B. And in the left hand, we're going to play E, an octave up with our thumb, and then a big turn over onto our second finger and play the octave up E from there. We're going to take over immediately with our right hand thumb on exactly the same note, the E, and then play the octave up with our fifth finger. We're going to play exactly the same two notes with our left hand, which we move up, fifth finger on the E and thumb on the octave up. And finally, having moved our right hand even further up, we're going to take over from our left hand on that same E with our thumb, and then play the octave higher than that with our fifth finger. We now continue an octave lower on the D sharp with our left hand, third finger, and then second finger on the E. We're going to play those two notes again with our right hand, which we bring back down, second finger and third finger, D sharp and E. Again with the left hand. And now we can take the left hand back down, as this is now going to link through to the first section with the right hand, D sharp, E, D sharp, E, D sharp, E with our fourth finger, thumb on the B, D, C, A. And at this point we've linked through back to the first section. Let's take a look again at the second section, hands together, with that link through back to the first section. But at that point, you should recognise that you are at the beginning of the first section. So now you can loop these two sections really as many times as you like. And one of the wonderful things about Für Elise is that you can kind of add your own sustain, your own dynamics. You can change the speed, slow it down, speed it up, and kind of just really add in the emotion as you see fit. As I said, you can loop this as many times as you like, really. I'd recommend perhaps playing a section 1 into section 2, then maybe you come back to section 1 for half of that, go back to section 2, and then another half section 1, and finish on. Here's a mini performance of what we've just learnt. Well, have fun with that. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great tutorial videos. I'll see you again soon.